Okay, guys, hello. I would like to welcome you in our traveling evenings, or I don't know how to say, because usually this event is in Czech, but because today we have some international guests here, so we decided to make the presentation in English, so all of you can understand. I just wanted to tell you and ask you to be tolerated a little bit because we are not really prepared for English presentation, or Moni isn't really prepared, and it's like a 1 minute decision. So yeah, it's maybe it's not will be so fluent, or I don't know. But this is the event which is organized by Cestovatelské. It's organization of University of Ostrava, and we make these traveling evenings for Czech people to motivate them to go abroad and not be stressed and not be scared and just make it. So if you have any question with Erasmus program or any other possibilities to go abroad, you can come to us and maybe we can give you some tips. And yeah, I wish you to enjoy the evening, and I would like to invite here Monika Lopatová, which is our great friend, and she came here from Brno, and she will tell us everything about her experiences in Bulgaria. So,
thank you, Gabby. Thank you to you, my opinion here. Sorry, I just forgot. I'm not used to do something like this, so I hope I will not disappoint you. I will try to do my best. I'm a little bit nervous, so be pleased to learn to me. And I hope I will be able to manage it. So, actually, as Gabi told, we are really sorry that today it will be in English, because normally it's in Czech. I would like to welcome here our guests. They are actually guys from Bulgaria. So for me, it would be great if you have some, let's say, comments. You can even tell me if you want to add something to my presentation. It will be really nice. I think it's a good opportunity to use you. So let's start. So I will be talking about Bulgaria, maybe about Sofia, because I actually spent there like 10 months of my life. And yeah, it's going to be mostly about Sofia, but I will be talking even about some nice places which I visited and which I actually like. So let's sorry. So what was the beginning of this adventure? So actually, I had quite a problem after my graduation, because I couldn't find a job here in Czech Republic, not in Ostrava, not in Brno, not even in Prague, because all of those employers told me that I don't have enough practice in my field. So I was quite in depression, and I didn't know what to do. And one day I had a great idea to browse and try to find a job somewhere abroad. So I actually found out that there is some offers for work in Bulgaria, in Sofia, and I think it was the second place was in Hungary, in Budapest. So I just applied. But the company from Sofia was, let's say, faster than that one from Budapest. So they called me in 2 days, and they told me let's make some job interview, and we will see. So I had 2 or 3 calls with them, and within 1 week, they just called me and told me okay, we want you. Are you able to come to Sofia next week? And I thought, okay, it's quite fast, but what can I do? I don't have any job here, so let's try it. Yeah, I was always been quite crazy, so I just did it. So I booked the flight and just say to my friends goodbye and started some adventure in Sofia. So actually this time I took a plane with Air Serbia. I don't know if anybody already flown with this company, but it was quite crazy. They have like really small planes, and I was not sure if I am able to reach Sofia with this plane. But yeah, I survived, and I reached this city. So let's move. Oh my God, I'm not the technical person, so I already like showed you some amazing pictures. Sorry. So when I reached Sofia, when I saw the airport, I was thinking like, okay, it's not too bad. I actually didn't know what I should like expect from this city because I have never been there. I was just, on vacation, like on the coast. So that was my experience with Bulgaria. I really didn't know what I should expect. So I took a taxi from the airport. Actually, that company for which I was working at the moment um, booked for me a room in the hotel, but it was in really nice area in Mladost. Maybe guys from Sofia know. And for me, it was like, how to express it, quite surprising. Okay, I knew that there's probably some, let's say, places where I still can see some, let's say, influence of socialism from that era. So I was expecting that probably there are going to be some, let's say, poor places, not really nice, not modern. But yeah, I was a little bit like really surprised because I saw these kind of buildings and it was like, okay, so I'm back in the past. Nice. I hope it's going to be better. But yeah, I was even surprised because this guy who was driving the taxi didn't speak English. So we had a serious problem to communicate. I just showed him paper with the address of the hotel and told him like, could you take me there, please? So yeah, he just like probably somehow understood that I wanted like reach this place, so he took me there. Then he was like talking with me in Bulgarian. I really didn't understand him what he told me, but I just understood that he was asking me for some, let's say, tip that he drove me there, and it was for coffee. And he told me like 10 leva for coffee? Seriously? I don't know, guys, if it's normal in Sofia, but I was quite surprised about that. And I had another experience about like giving some tips. So yeah, the first impression wasn't so great, but after some weeks, it changed. So smooth. This is like coming back to history because actually I don't know if it's like so normal in Bulgaria, those let's say machines to make a call, because for us right now it's like history because we don't have it anywhere. Maybe in some villages, I'm not so sure. So it was quite funny for me. And even those signs on the road, like with the horses, and I was thinking, okay, those horses are like normally going on the street, like really? Because it's not common in Czech Republic, maybe just in the villages, as I already said. So yeah, it was necessary to take this picture. And after like few days, I realized that yeah, it's normal to meet some horses like in the middle of the street in the traffic jam, no problem. Yeah, it was really nice. And I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm already speaking with the Bulgarians, but I really need to use this opportunity because for me it was really funny when I saw this time the mark for the Bulgarian bank, because Czech knows what does it mean. I don't know if you already realized what mean this time in Czech Republic, but for me it was really funny. So yeah, I think I don't need to like make more comments for this picture. And yeah, you know that Bulgarians using Cyrillic, we are calling it azbuka here in Czech. And for me, it was really funny that you're actually like, let's say, translating in switching, yeah, that's the word. Switching the English words like exactly how it sounds. You're writing it. For me, it's like amazing, really funny. So yeah, if anybody knows a little bit Russian and is able to read it, you can even realize it like Coca-Cola, amazing with K, really. So, but what I really like in the Bulgarian city was street art, let's say, that you're trying to somehow renovate the buildings and you're painting those amazing pictures on it. Those two pictures were taken in Plovdiv, and I even have some from Sofia. Maybe you know this place. I was actually living like really close to this building. It was in Lagera district. And yeah, that's it. I don't know what to more say about it, but I really like it. Pictures. And let's say it's quite common, right? Yeah. Or I was just lucky that I saw it. And something about the kitchen. Maybe I would appreciate if you have some another tips about this food, but I just put the picture of some meal which I really liked. So actually Bulgarians are really known due to their cheese. It's like quite similar to feta. It's like salted cheese. And let's say they are putting it almost everywhere in every dish, as I like saw. So this soup, which you can see on the left side on the app, the picture, is some kind of potato soup with this cheese and with bread. What I really liked was kartoffeln some French fries, or how to say it, with this cheese. It was like everywhere when we went, I just ordered it, and it was enough for me. And you can even see some, as I heard, some kind of, let's say, kartoffeln like in this form, that you're like, that Bulgarians are like bake it in the oven. It's delicious as well. And I was quite surprised. They even put this cheese into pizza. And I really like it. Like you can buy it in the street for 2.5 leva. And yeah, after one piece you can be quite full. It's nice, cheap and good. And actually this kind of pizza is different than we have here in Czech. Because, that's how to say it. This kind of like cake is taken from the different ingredients than we are doing here in Czech. So for me it was like more like cake really with the cheese. And I guess all Czechs know shopsky salad. It's like, you know, mix of vegetable with this salt cheese. Let's move somewhere else. You can see banica on the left picture. What my friends told me, correct me, okay, if it's not correct. What my friends told me from the job, the Bulgarians, they are like baking it at home, like families can have a different receipt for it, but basically it's like, let's say, salty cake. And my friends told me that they are like baking it mostly during Christmas, and they are even putting some like small things inside, some coins or something like this. And there is like in their family the tradition that in the Christmas Eve they are like cutting this banica, and depend what you find in it. It means like you will be, I don't know, lucky, or you will have money. I don't know, maybe guys, I would like to ask you, do you have this tradition in your family, or it was, yes? Okay, nice. So, yeah, it sounds really nice for me. Then you can see moussaka. Actually, I guess that some of you know this, like from the Greece or maybe from Turkey. So you can see that probably there's still some, let's say, fight between those nations. Who is actually the owner of like moussaka, where it was found out? Hard to say. But yeah, it's like a mix of pork, I guess, pork meat with the potatoes and some. Is that kind of let's say yogurt or some cream? What you're putting inside? Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, so I will just translate it, just repeat it to have it on the record. It's some, they are calling it kyselo mliako, right? And it's like a translation into English is bitter milk. So they're putting it inside and baking it. Then it's quite famous, the kebabche, but actually you can try it in the all Balkans, like even in Serbia, or I guess that in Macedonia they have it as well. So I guess a lot of you already know it. Then I tried bob chorba. It's kind of soup with the beans, delicious. And I guess that the typical one is tarator. It's like called soup, which is prepared as well from kyselo mliako, I guess, right? Okay. I'm just using you, sorry. And they are putting inside cucumber and I don't know how to say in English.
Dill.
Huh?
Dill.
Dill? Okay, so this one. And it's really mistake if you order it in the restaurant and ask the waiter if they can like warm it. No, don't do it. It's necessary to eat it like cold.
It's like a salad.
It's like mostly it's like liquid, you know. It's not like salad. Would I try it? Okay, so just correct. It's mostly more like the drink than the soup with the cucumber. And what my friends told me, because we were even talking about some desserts, what they're actually eating, most of them told me that baklava is as well typical for them, but I know it from the Turkey, so I was quite like surprised. To be honest, it's like sweet as hell for me. So yeah. Yeah, can kill me. So there are some drinks which let's say are typical for the Bulgarians. Kind of the kyselo mliako. I know that a lot of Bulgarians in my shop were always like ordering the meal for the lunch, and they were even asking for the Aryan, sorry, or for boza. And just seeking for the correct word in English. Něco řekl neprosto?
Ale je to green. Nějaké zrno.
Okay, we just don't know how to say it in English. I'm so sorry. I could prepare myself, but I didn't know that I will have to speak in English. So, yeah, just Google it. Millet? Okay, I have never heard this word. Fine. To be honest, I didn't like it. It's not very good taste for me. I don't know if you like it, guys.
Me personally, no.
No. But I met some people and they were like crazy about it. But not really sweet. It's like, I don't know what is like tasting similar. I think there is nothing what tastes similar like this. I really have no idea, but I didn't like it. And I guess you know that Bulgarians are really good producers of wine, that I don't need to talk about it, but they even produce some beers. Here is a picture of really known liquors. So Zagorka, typical one, or Kamenica. And there are even some like special labels which are like typical just for some regions that you're not able to, I don't know, buy it in Sofia. Yeah, and I guess that all of us knows that rakia is a typical drink for Bulgarians. I think it's made from the grapes, right? From the wine grapes. Or you can like do it from some another types of fruit. Grapes. Grapes and apricots, right? Okay. So I really don't like it because it's quite like strong for me. But
like slivka?
yeah, it's kind of little bit, let's say.
But not so strong.
And what I really like this, let's say, tradition in Bulgaria. It was really nice. Cause they have bank holiday, let's say, in the 1st of March, called Baba Marta. It's like, let's say, saying goodbye to winter and welcoming the spring. So, I'm not really like familiar with some tradition which we have actually in Veliki, so I actually don't know about what is that. I'm sorry. I'm just a girl from city. But okay, why I like it because it was like, let's say, really nice habit about making some, how to say it, bracelet? Bracelet, okay. Oh, guys, it's so hard. I just cannot find out some like words in English. Unbelievable. So they're like you can create it by yourself or you can like buy it in shops. It's no problem. And they're actually like giving it to friends or to family, whoever. And I guess the point of it is like that it's let's say sign for the house and like for some lucky year, right? Or correct me? Is that one? Okay. Cool. So yeah, they're like giving to each other on the 1st of March, and where you can see it actually on the tree is because when they see the first star or the first like blooming tree, something like this. They are like taking it off from the hand, and usually it's like connected to the blooming trees. because they are like putting it on these trees. Yeah. Anything else what I should say about this tradition, guys? Any comments? Yeah? Oh, cool. I'm not so bad. You made me happy. Okay, something about the public transportation. Maybe you guys could correct me because right now the situation is a little bit different. But when I came to Sofia, I saw these kinds of buses, like let's say old one, some old train, but it's not everywhere like this. So yeah, it was like again back in history. But actually, I really like those old trams because it's cool for me. But there are even like the new ones, like modern ones. So don't be like scared about this. It's east, but it's not such a east. So yeah, but what I really like, it's this system of the like how to mark your ticket in the public transportation because we don't have anything like this. I know I was talking with my mother and she told me like some years ago, many years ago, we have this thing here. I really don't remember it. I guess that I wasn't just here in those times. So yeah, it's like you're buying the paper ticket and you're just putting it into this machine and let's say making the holes. And in every bus, the holes are like different, so it's quite hard to cheat the controllers. I guess almost impossible. Because I have one story. I went from the Sofia, like from the district Studentski, and actually I realized that because it's like kind of part in Sofia where usually the students are living, and there is even some faculty, right? I think the law faculty. And yeah, there are many controllers, like more than in another lines in this city. And I have, because you can even like buy the plastic card for 1 month or more, like how it's here in Ostrava. And I had this card. And I took the bus from Studentski Grad, from the flat of my boyfriend, and I wanted to go to city center. And I was pretty sure that my card is valid. I was pretty sure. And you know, on one bus stop, like it was full, the bus was absolutely full of people. And one stop, like half of those people just went out. And I was thinking, okay, what's happening? There is no metro, why they are going out? But okay, I don't care. I'm going to city center, so I don't need to like leave this bus. So I was just like continuing. But you know, there is one point because you can like realize that the controller is coming into bus because they have some like common clothes in the blue color, so you can realize that they are controllers, but they didn't see them. So half of the bus was left, and I was still there, you know, just continuing in my way. And there were like two controllers, two ladies. One, the small one, quite like fatty, and this one, like tall and really thin. And they came to me, and they were like saying something in Bulgarian. Just to be honest, I didn't learn Bulgarian, so it was quite hard for me to communicate. I was like really lazy. My fault, I know. So they were just saying something, and I was thinking, okay, they have like this kind of wear, so they're controllers, and probably they're asking me for the ticket. Okay, I have the card, so I will just give them the card. So I gave her the card because I saw that it's still valid, and there is no problem. And the lady just like, you know, started to talk to me, and like, you know, almost like shouting on me. and I was thinking, what's wrong? And I was like saying to her something in English, like, I don't understand you, what you're saying me. And she was like, "Не разбирам. I just don't understand. I don't speak." Okay. So I was like trying to communicate by hand. And what was actually surprising for me, she realized that I don't have a ticket because I thought that card is still valid. And when I told her, like, so what, I should pay fine or what? And she started to speak in English with me. Seriously. And quite good English. So she just told me that my card is not valid and I should pay like 40 leva for my fine. And actually they were like standing in front of me and behind me, and they didn't want to let me even make a step. So it was really, really funny situation. Not so nice, but they wanted just my money, so I had to give them. But yeah, so here you can see how looks my, let's say, confirmation of my fine that I had to pay 40 leva. It's quite similar to paper ticket, as you can see, because that's one that's yellow with the blue numbers and words. There are just like regular tickets for the bus. And this one, the blue one, which is the blue one, is for the metro. So yeah, it was my experience with the controller in Sofia. Very nice. It's like around 12 Czech crowns, I guess. Something. So yeah, the fine was similar like to our fine here in Australia. So yeah, let's move more and let's speak more about Sofia. I was just thinking what I should tell you, what I should like show you, and I decided to put just some pictures into my presentation, sorry. Just to like show you some places which I like, and maybe if you have opportunity to visit Sofia, you will already know which places you could visit, you could see. So this cathedral, Alexandra Nevskyho, it's I guess the most famous place to visit. It's not like, let's say, the most important cathedral just for Sofia, but even for whole Bulgaria. I just forgot what was the purpose. It was for the celebrating of. Do you remember, guys, why they built this cathedral? No? I guess it was something about the freedom, where there were some fights with the Turkish guys. Something like this, right? Okay, if you want to know it, just Google it. But I really like it. It's nice building. And there is really nice, because to be honest, like Sofia is quite huge city. But if you wanna see like the most important points, like I mean the sightseeing or some touristic places, you can do it just by walk. Just make a walk like one afternoon, and you can see the most important places for the city. And I really like when I walk around the city and I didn't have any map. I was just thinking, okay, I have a time, so let's just walk. And somehow I found down this Sveti Gorgi. I don't know how to say Rotunda in English. There is some word. Don't laughing at me. I really have no idea how to say it. So, huh? Okay, the same one. So, Rotunda. Cool. So for me, it was I just turned right. Like I wanted to cross one street, and I found out that it's like hidden place in the middle of some like not really nice buildings. I found this rotunda, and it's like it was built in the time of Rome people. How to say this? Oblast v době Říma. Yeah. Of the Roman Empire. So there is some places like this where you can see it. And this Serdica right now it's like place where is the metro. For us it's like the main meeting point for all people. And you can even see like those, let's say, walls from this part of history. Yeah, there is another cathedral on the square Sveta Nedělja. It's like Saint Sunday, right, in English? Yes. So yeah, it's also really nice cathedral. You can even like look inside if you're there. And on the picture on the right, you can see the monument, Sofia monument. Huh? Yeah, exactly. He just told Sveta Sofia. They like bought it in the 2001, and as I know, there was the monument before as well, but it was the monument of Lenin, I guess. So yeah, it was just time to, let's say, replace it. So right now there is this nice monument. Yeah, let's move on. I was just wondering why I have this, let's say, church on the picture. I was just wondering why Sofia? Why you named it by Sofia? And then I found out that it was named because of this church, Sveta Sofia, because it was like, or it is one of the oldest like churches in Sofia. I don't know if you know more about this. Probably not, right? I'm surprised. Okay. No worries. I'm just trying to use you. I was just asking if guys know something else about this church, what they can like tell us, something like interesting, but there are many to say. I guess we even don't have the time. Yeah, and
in church there is a fire which is always burning, like a symbol of the series of warriors who fought for freedom.
Okay. So yeah, really nice. And I actually realized that in Sofia there are like many monuments which remind people Soviet era. So this is one of them. I have no idea how to translate it. Just pomník Rudou Armějce. And you can like find it not so far away from Sofia University and next to Borisova Gradina. And actually you can find more of those monuments in Sofia. Kind of. What I really liked in Sofia is that even if it's like capital, there are many of parks. I'm like crazy about the green places. So I really enjoy this opportunity to just go to park, take a beer, just sitting with friends. We were even like used to going to Borisova Gradina to take a guitar, and we were just sitting, all afternoon playing on the guitar, just sing out. So yeah, I really like it. So I guess the most famous park is the Boris Garden, and the South Park. Yeah, but it's really South Park. uh, I have really nice story because it's, I just like came to Sofia and to Bulgaria. I'm always saying accidentally, but I already knew some people from Bulgaria, and actually like year before I went there, I met one Bulgarian girl, and she was actually here like for Erasmus for one semester. And she was really surprised when I sent her a message, "Hey girl, I'm going to Sofia, let's meet up." So she was really surprised. And when I met her, I was just thinking, okay, what's gonna be the first question which she like asked me? And she actually asked me, "Have you already seen NDK?" And okay, I saw it, and I was not really amazed of this building. Because it's this building, which you can see on the picture. It's like national culture something. Palace, I don't know how to translate it. Yeah, national palace of culture. Thank you so much. I think I will buy a beer. So yeah, as I realized, probably for Bulgarians it's quite like important place, right? Because I really didn't like expect that she gonna ask me about this place, because in Sofia you can find more beautiful places than this one. But okay, as you can see, huge buildings, not so bad inside. During the day, for me it's not really beautiful, but in the evening you can even see the lights. That there are like lights on the building. It's nice. And from the NDK, there's even metro, so you can reach it by metro. There is the boulevard Vitosha. It's like, let's say, street full of some restaurants, cafes, some shops. And I realized that sometimes it's not so easy to pass the street because of people, but even because of trams. Because like in the middle of the street, there are going trams, so you have to be a little bit careful about yourself. And let's move. Let's talk a little bit about the way how you can spend the free time outside of cities. It's really, really nice. You can go to mountains. You can even take tram or bus from the city center, and within few minutes you can reach the mountains. Vitosha, few minutes. It doesn't take so long. For me, actually, from the place where I was living, it was like 10 minutes. It was really amazing. So my first trip to Vitosha was to Bojana waterfall, which you can see on the left side. And when you're like going up, there are some views like this, so you can see how Sofia from Vitosha. To be honest, I have never reached Chernivrez, so I'm not so good in climbing. But some of my friends told me that it's really, really nice, so maybe next time. Let's move somewhere else. I would like to tell you some, let's say, hot information about some other places which I visited. So the second biggest city in Bulgaria is Plovdiv. It's quite student city, and I really like it because it's not so huge as Sofia is. There are not so many people like in Sofia, so I really enjoy my stay there. Actually, one day, because I was living in flat with the Polish girl, and she was like crazy about the traveling. And one day she came to home and she asked me, do you want to go with me to Plovdiv? And I told her, sure, I want to go. Why not? We have like weekend off, so let's go. But how we are going there? Do you want to take a bus or train, or how you want to reach this place? And she told me, let's hitchhike. And I was a little bit afraid of this because some of my Bulgarian friends told me that it's not so like safe to hitchhike in Bulgaria. But okay, I thought we are girls, we can survive. Let's go. And actually, we were really like lucky because we catch guys. They were like couple, the really young people, and really nice. They even didn't go to Plovdiv. They went to another place, but they told us, okay, we saw that you have this sign Plovdiv, and we like traveling. We like the foreigner, so we can take you. So yeah, we were happy, and it was a really nice way to Plovdiv. And we even like asked for the couch surfing and met a really nice Bulgarian guy in Plovdiv. So he took us for the walk through the city, and he actually showed us those amazing places. I really like that there are like small streets which are full of cafe and those like really cool places where you can spend your free time. It's really nice. And I'm not really sure if it's true, but they told us that some of the people are saying that it's like explosive, that it's let's say in some kind of Paris in Balkan. I don't know if it's true. Maybe they just wanted to like tell us something interesting. But yeah, I really like it because there is an amphitheater. Actually, they are still using it for some events. So yeah. And what I really like in Bulgaria, it's like, let's say, in the middle of nowhere, you can find some really beautiful places, like the monastery. Actually, when we went to Plovdiv, of course, when you're taking couchsurfing, you're usually like asking that guy who you're like using for the stay to take a beer or go somewhere. I don't know how to say it. Or like go somewhere out together. And we went for beer. We were in some bar, and we met some friends of him, and we started to speak with them. And we actually realized that there are even like two guys, and they didn't look like Bulgarians, and they were speaking some French language, so we realized that they are foreigners, and we asked them like from where they are and started to like, speak with them. They were actually Turkish guys who were living in Sofia. So after a few minutes, we made a deal that we are going to back to Sofia together because they went to Plovdiv by car. So yeah, there was not necessary to hitchhike anymore. And they even offer us to go to some another places to make some other trips before we go back to Sofia. So we went to Astanovgrad. It's actually this place. It was like exactly how I thought, in the middle of nowhere, something really beautiful. So yeah, it was nice. Then we went to Bachkovo Monastery. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to say about it.
The picture in the right corner, it's a famous portrait. It's not exactly in the city. It's on the end of the city in the mountain.
Yeah. So another place which I really liked, it was nice, was the Seven Lakes in the mountains, and I was really like surprised because of the water that is so amazing, so clean. that we really wanted to take a bath there, but they're not allowed to do it.
And what's the temperature of the water?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I guess it's quite cold. Yeah, because we were there, I don't know, it was, I guess, in April, and you can even see that there is snow. So, yeah.
So, for what reason is it not allowed?
It's like, let's say, some kind of like national park or something like this, you know?
National park and India, so it's not allowed.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
Can you imagine, like, to see people taking baths in those, like, lakes? It can be, like, disaster. No, I cannot imagine it. But it is really, really nice
I
visit.
will look the different ways.
What, sorry?
I will look the different ways. I've already talked about it.
Oh, God. Okay.
Not in both the place, but in the places. And it's really cool.
Mm. Yeah, and I was actually trying to attract you by, we are saying like all foreigners are saying that it's like Bulgarian UFO. So I was trying to attract you to come here to see this, because I actually didn't know that there is some place like this. Lucia. Hard to pronounce for me. But my amazing flatmate, this girl, Polish girl, just told me, "Hey, Monika, let's make another trip. I will show you Bulgarian UFO." And I was like, "What?" I didn't get it. Then she like showed me some pictures, and because I was studying the regional development, and I always liked like topic about how to renovate places, how to use some places which are not used anymore. I just wanted to see it. So we managed the trip to Bulgaria, and actually it was really nice because when we were trying to reach this place, we even met some, like, let's say, wild horses on the road. As you know, it's like impossible to meet something like this in Czech Republic, so it was really nice. Okay, it wasn't so easy to reach this place because it's like you have to a little bit hike there, but when we reached it, the view was really amazing. You can see like everything around, and again, it's like something that's so beautiful in the middle of the nowhere. It's really amazing. And about, maybe you're wondering why they built it like in the middle of the nowhere, something like this. As I was trying to find out some information about this place, it was built like or they started to build it in the end of the 19th century, and they opened it in 1981, and they just built it to, let's say, celebrate the first, how to say it, party, the social party in Bulgaria. From this party, let's say, they established the Communist Party, so it was like to celebrate this era, to show the people we are powerful. Is that correct, guys? So, and what actually is interesting, when I was like trying to find out, okay, where we are actually going, I found out that it's exactly in the middle of the Bulgaria on the map. When you Google it on the Google map, you can see that it's exactly in the middle. So, yeah, we had to see it. And to be honest, the place is not used right now. It's really empty. They were using it, this like let's say, Communist Party was using it for some meetings, but after or in the beginning of the 90s, they just left it, and from this time it's not used. So it looks like this, unfortunately, because when you going there, like the main entrance, the former main entrance is closed, and you have to use, let's say, some halls how to go inside. So, but actually a lot of tourists are going there to see it. And for me, it was a really amazing place. Maybe some of you thinking, God, it's mess, it's not nice anymore. But for me, it was amazing when I was like standing in the middle of this building, and I was feeling that I'm so small. It's like huge building, really amazing for me. So yeah, and I was trying to find out some information about this place, like more information. And even I found out that Bulgarians are trying to renovate this place and would like to make there some national museum of the history. I hope they will be able to do it. To be honest, I'm not so sure how many people will be able to reach this place or will be willing to reach it, but it's really nice. Maybe, I don't know if we can try to play the video. Hello.
Yeah, but I don't know which one.
There is the link, or if you browse. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, that's going to be end of my presentation. But I just wanted to like show you how it looks when you're going there on this place, because I really like it. And to be honest, when we were talking together, because like I was asked if I enjoy to stay in Bulgaria, if I like it, and I was just thinking like really, it's not like the most favorite place. But to be honest, when I was creating this presentation, I was thinking like maybe I missed it. Maybe I should go back for the vacation. Maybe. So if you can like browse down, yeah, there is the video about this place. This one. Please try. Something for you guys in Bulgarian. I was quite surprised that actually they made the collection of the money, and they had like 16 million of leva from people, just normal people. Like, oh my god.
There is some road for cars, or
like you cannot reach exactly that place, like next to it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can take a way quite close to the peak.
built this building is impossible. Yeah, it's possible, but it's hard. Okay.
Защо да се опитваме да заличим миналото, вместо да приемем историята си и да погледнем бъдещето? Защо да рушим, вместо да използваме съграденото, да създадем дестинация от световен мащаб, която да открие работни места и да генерира приходи? Бузлуджа, паметта на времето, превръща монумента в паметник на националната историческа памет и разказва българската история ясно, емоционално, интерактивно. Многофункционалната зала с 400 места ще бъде форум за история и изкуство. Мозайката представя периода на социализма. Дългият притъмнен коридор – османската власт, а колоарите с величествена гледка – средновековието. В 3 подземни зали е представена античността по българските земи. Панорамен асансьор превежда посетителите през историята чрез имената на всички български владетели. Той влиза в рубинената зала на внушителните, но счупени петолъчки, метафора за периода на социализма, за да достигне залата на прехода, разширена с стъклена платформа. На финала, терасата на върха на 70-метровия пилон разкрива спираща дъха гледка и връща посетителя в реалността и настоящето на България.
Учредих фондация проект Бузлуджа, за да се стартира реален проект за нейното преустройство и за опазването на тази архитектура.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your patience. So I would like to ask if you have any question, maybe not just for me, you can even ask guys because they are from Sofia, they are from Bulgaria. So if you're just wondering about something, just ask us.
Can I ask you?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see pictures? What was your impression inside? How was it? Was it really like a ruin or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Actually, you know, in the first moment, as I told, I was like feeling a little bit like pointless because I was so small in so huge, like, you know, space. And I was even a little bit like sad because there are like mosaics, as you can see on the walls, and it had to take like many time, you know, to like create something like this. So I was feeling a little bit sad that they just didn't care about this place. Mm-hmm. It could be so nice, you know. So yeah.
Is there like some squatters one?
I guess so. Actually, when we were there, there were just tourists, but I guess that for sure they could be some people like this.
For a winter time.
You know, we actually met some teenagers who were like drinking wine there, just enjoying the afternoon. Yeah.
So you were alone here?
I went there with my classmates, but okay, we met some groups of tourists as well. We weren't there like alone.
Very enjoyed it.
Yep, I did. Just keep calm and go to Bulgaria. No, it's not Zagarka, it's Kamenita. So yeah. Thank you so much.